Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Sunday received a high-level Russian delegation. The meeting emphasized mutual keen interest on continuing the boosting of bilateral ties between Egypt and Russia. Both sides also discussed economic relations, which are supported by strategic partnership between both countries. The meeting also reviewed updates of Russian investments and joint projects carried out in Egypt in different domains, notably the nuclear power station in Al-Dab'a and the industrial Russian zone in the Suez Canal economic zone. President al-Sisi's meetings also discussed cooperation in grain supplies amid the current world food crisis. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Sunday held a meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Finance Dr. Mohammed Ma'it, Finance Deputy Minister for Financial Policy Ahmed Kojuk, and Finance Deputy Minister for Public Treasury Ehab Abulaish. Presidential spokesperson Councillor Fahmy said the meeting tackled the public budget draft for the fiscal year 2023-2024, where Finance Minister reviewed the final indications for the draft budget, which aims at achieving a 5% growth rate and 2.5% primary surplus of the gross domestic product. During the meeting, the head of state directed to raise the income tax exemption limit to £36,000 a year instead of £24,000. The president's directives came in the framework of the state's efforts to mitigate the effects of the global economic repercussions. Parliament Speaker Councillor Hanafi al-Gibali delivered a speech marking the anniversary of the restoration of Egypt's Taba in the 19th of March. He said the restoration of Taba is a lesson that protecting nations is only achieved by sacrifices and hard work. Meanwhile, he congratulated the President al-Sisi, all the armed forces men, and those who participated in this great achievement in the history of Egypt. Also on Sunday, Senate Speaker Councillor Abdul Wahab Abdul Raziq sent a congratulation cable to President al-Sisi on the 34th anniversary of the liberation of Taba. Abdul Raziq hailed the National Day, which capped the military victory of the 6th of October 1973, restoring Taba, the last part of Sinai. The Senate Speaker also extended congratulations to armed forces personnel and to the whole Egyptian people on the occasion. Egypt's Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh hosted on Sunday a 5-week conference aimed at backing calm between Palestinians and Israelis. The meeting brings together senior political and security officials from Egypt, Palestine, Jordan, the United States, and Israel. The Palestinians and Israelis agreed to establish a mechanism to curb violence during a meeting aimed at preventing already surging violence from escalating further when the holy month of Ramadan begins later this week. In a statement issued at the end of a meeting, the parties also emphasized the necessity of both Israelis and Palestinians preventing any actions that would disrupt the sanctity of holy sites in Al-Quds during Ramadan. The parties reaffirmed the necessity of de-escalation and reconfirmed commitments made at a previous meeting in Al-Aqaba last month. These included an Israeli commitment to stop discussion of any new illegal settlements units for 4 months at least, and to stop authorization of any outposts for 6 months. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ambassador Ahmed Abu Zaid said Sharm el-Sheikh meeting is a continuation of the consultations of Al-Aqaba meeting that was held on February 26th to back dialogue between the Palestinian and Israeli sides. Meanwhile, two